Christie, it's time you told me what is really eating you up.
Nothing is wrong with me, Mother. I just feel like keeping to myself. I'm okay, Mother.
All right, Madam of the house. Now, may I know whether you've had your menses this month?
What are you driving at, Mother?
Please, please.
I've had it. Just last week. Are you satisfied now?
All right, my dear. I'm off to town. See to it that Safa prepares the evening meal.
No, you've got to be reasonable, Christie. I just don't understand you. Look, have you thought of the consequences? Now I want you to get rid of that bloody thing.
No.
Why no? Look, it isn't too late to get rid of it. Look, some girls do abort pregnancies that are 4 months plus. Yours is only 2.5 months old. Christie, please be reasonable, okay?
I'm sorry, Echo, but I can't destroy a living thing.
Do you call what's in your womb a living thing?
What is it then, a stone?
So you don't want to get rid of it, huh? Fine. So what do you want to do?
That's a silly question to ask. Bring forth, of course.
Bring forth? No, what has come over you, Christie? You don't mean it. Look, have you forgotten we are still students and being catered for by our respective parents? Well, I must be honest with you, Christie. I don't have the means to cater for you and the unborn child. Look, and I shudder to think of what the old man might do to me.
That's none of my business. I also have my mother to deal with. And she seriously suspects I'm pregnant.
Hey, do you mean that?
Yes, Echo. You should have known better. I'm not taking any chances where my precious life is concerned. I intend telling my mother the truth.
Hey, please, Christie, please don't. Look, do that and you'd have ruined me forever. Look, I would have lost a great opportunity of furthering my education in the States.
You are leaving for the United States. Thank you.
I'm sorry, okay? I should have informed you about it long ago. But, well, you didn't give me the chance to.
How soon are you leaving?
In 4 months' time.
In 4 months' time? Aren't you a strange person, Echo? So you want me to destroy my life so I won't be a stumbling block in your way,
It isn't that, Christie. Christie, please try to understand my point. You know I've always loved you, don't you? Have faith in me, please.
That's what your lords always say. As soon as you get there, all thoughts of me will be erased from your mind.
Oh, look, you've got to trust someone in your life, Christie. Now, have I ever given you the chance to suspend my love for you?
No.
No. Look, and I'll return home a very successful man. You know, with lots of dollars surrounding me. And marry you. And you know what? You would be known as Mrs. Christiana Moses. How about that?
Echo, why don't you want to continue your studies over here?
Christie, I'll have to go, Christie.
Echo, I'm scared to death and you know it. What if I die in the process?
Listen. Don't think of such things, okay?
What if I'm rendered...
No, you won't, Christie, you won't. Look, now stop thinking of such thoughts and let's get on with it, okay?
Can I trust you, Echo?
Sure! Look, and as sure as sunrise.
Well, obviously I'd let you win because any excuse to hold your hand, in my opinion, is a good excuse.
Look, we've been married for 10 years now, Christie. And never have I uttered a bad word against you. Is there a problem? Whatever concerns you, concerns me too. Hmm? We are in it together. So, is there a problem?
You turned down number one, and that was Stuart from Devon. Come in, Stuart.
I love you very much. Yes, what is it?
Dr. Peggy said I should give you this.
Thank you. Go with the driver to collect the telephone, Annan Foley. And then pass Auntie Mary's shop and tell her I'll see her sometime this evening, right?
Yes, sir.
What does it say? The trip to Denmark.
Yeah.
Now, normally I say, you can be met by a, chauffeur to be a horse or, and you can go to the deer park, the famous deer park. Oh, dear. Tell us all about it. Will you do that? Oh, super. Ladies and gentlemen, Anna and Kevin. See you next week.
What did he say? Oh, God.
Look, it's alright, Christy. It's alright. It's no use crying over spilled milk. Come on. Come on. What the doctor wrote sums up everything. There's no way we can ever have a child. So,
I'm ruined forever.
it's okay.
I should have known better. I shouldn't have done.
You shouldn't have done what? Tell me, Christy. Have you ever had an abortion?
Would be alright if I wasn't going to be stuck with a real twist.
Jesus Christ. Christy, tell me. When, how?
Wore three outfits, all of which were.
I had a boyfriend at school. We were great lovers.
And then we arrived.
And then I realized I was almost 3 months pregnant.
With the area.
I wanted to have the baby, but he wouldn't listen to me. And so rather reluctantly, I aborted it.
Bowl of water.
And now here I am, a married woman and married 10 years now.
Used the bowl to clean the grapes in before she ate them.
I used the finger bowl to clean my grape. Jonathan laughed and said it was a finger bowl. But in the end I found out that it wasn't.
Look, it's alright, Christy.
So it backfired on me.
Her table manners were immaculate water. Were really good. She was
Children or no children, you are still my wife.
There was one part where
Look, I think you need some rest. Let's go on. Go and lie down for some time.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry. We'll have a long chat in a bit of here, okay?
Jan was quite an old-fashioned girl in the way that she dresses, in the style that she chooses. But that's usually fine because I'm, in that respect, quite an old-fashioned guy.
Thank you. So that's that, John. There's no way Christie can ever have a child. And I've spent quite a fortune on her, you know. Pumping away for 10 years without results. That's my lot.
So what are you going to do? Divorce her and marry another woman? Or take a second wife?
I don't know, John. I'm confused and not sure of myself. Look, I love my wife.
No two ways about that. I know.
But I must have children. I can't remain like this when it's no fault of mine.
Have you discussed the matter with her?
I haven't. But I will. Soon. She's very emotional, and that's the only drawback. Look, I can't bear to hurt her. I have therefore decided to adopt 2 kids, a boy and a girl.
Adoption? Why? What for? Is it her idea?
No, I casually mentioned it to her yesterday. But she made no comment. But I know she secretly likes the idea, if that is what will keep us together.
It's about life and death now, Christie. You're barren, and so what? Look, there are thousands of women who find themselves in the same situation. But tell me, how many of them commit suicide? Some have gone for their nephews and nieces. Some have adopted children and taken good care of them. It's never late to have kids, Christie. Doctors are not God, and it is not always that they are right. Miracles do happen.
I know Paul dearly loves me, but he's secretly unhappy.
Has he ever said a bad word against you? Do you suspect he's having a secret affair? Look, Christie, if Paul didn't love you, wouldn't have gone as far as reporting your uncalled for behavior to your church pastor. Think about that. And he's yet to bring a child home. I think he respects you a lot.
That's his mother. I thought she loved me.
I wouldn't want to be in your shoes, my brother. You have a big trouble in your head. And the old lady is coming down ostensibly to have a showdown with you.
Now, why can't she leave me alone and stay off my personal affairs? She wouldn't have it her own way this time. We are no more children, and there's an end to everything.
Cool down, brother. You know how these old folks are. Why don't you give traditional medicine a try too?
Is it necessary? Not when she's been declared hopeless by a competent and trusted doctor.
You never can tell, Paul.
I can tell, John. I've seen over 15 of them in a period of 8 years.
And nothing good came out of those visits?
Christie, I understand how you feel. But don't blame your mother-in-law. Every woman wants the best for her child. What about the adoption?
It favors me, and I know he's doing that to prevent a separation.
That even confirms how deeply he loves you.
But what about him and his relatives?
What of them?
What will they say? I don't think they'll take lightly to it.
Then tell him to take a second wife.
I know. How can you suggest such a thing? I'd rather he divorces me than take a second wife.
Then be happy and content that he chooses to adopt children, to giving you a rival.
Hey, Echo. Echo, is that how you are?
Between you and I must be frank with you. I'm against the adoption. Talk things over with her and take a second wife. After all, your children are hers too.
Will she understand?
Why not? She can lead your life for you. And please, for heaven's sake, stop those things, holy things about you being afraid of hurting her and so on and so forth. Look, think about it. Would she be under your roof for even a month if you were impotent? Or what would have happened if you were the cause of her childlessness? Think about it, Paul. I am against an adoption. And I'm against a divorce too. Look, take a second wife. If she doesn't like it, tell her politely to go to hell.
Christie? Christie? Look, I want to discuss something with you. Christie, I know there's some sort of cold war between us.
And so what? I'm sorry.
I called to discuss a matter of great importance.
I am listening.
As I was saying, I know there's I'm not happy with the cold war between us, but that is not important. You know we can't forever remain like this.
Like what?
Without a child. And I doubt very much if he would continue to live with me should I suddenly become impotent.
And so you called me here to pack my things and leave?
No. Don't get me wrong, Christie. If I wanted you out of my life, I would have done that a long time ago.
So what is it then?
Our family tree must be continued. And you know I've exercised patience for over 10 years now. And I still love you. I have therefore decided to take a second wife.
And where is that woman going to live? Here with us?
No.
And who is she, if I have the right to ask or no?
She's no one. I'm yet to meet someone.
Oh, I see. Thanks very much, Mr. Polasanti, for being honest and sincere with me and yourself. I'll think about it.
Don't get me wrong. It's for our own good. Look, I don't want a divorce or anything of the sort. You don't seem to understand me, Christie.
Thank you. What a journey. I think it's high time you boys bought a truck to fly our village to the nearest town. It's nearing it.
Mommy, let me get you a glass of water first.
Accra, I hate coming. If you are not careful, a foolish driver who doesn't even know his date of birth will try to shorten your life.
Oh, Mommy, sorry.
Thank you, Kojopo.
Mommy, please, will you stop calling me Kujopo?
Is that not your name? I nearly fell into a big gutter when a foolish driver unexpectedly blew his horn. City drivers have no respect for the others at all.
Thank God you got here in one piece. As custom demands.
Thank you, Kojopo.
Here there is perfect peace. And we are all in good health by the grace of God. Only I didn't know you were coming.
Thank you for the warm reception you accorded me. But before I continue, let me make it quite clear to you that I don't have to seek your permission before visiting my own son.
Well, Mommy, I'm sorry. I didn't mean any harm with what I said.
I've been wanting to visit you for the past 2 months, but due to other pressing problems and your father's refusal to let me leave him just for a day, I don't know what he still wants from me after all these years. I finally decided to come down today, so here I am.
Well then, once again, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Anyway, yeah, John informed me of your intention to come down.
How is he?
Fine.
And their family?
They are doing fine. And how about those back at home?
Oh, we in the bush are hardly indisposed. Kofi Kum sends his greetings to you.
Oh, okay.
He says you should send him some old shirts and trousers.
All right.
Open your say. He also says he wants some tobacco from you.
That's no problem, Mommy.
By the way, Kojo, where is your wife?
In the bedroom.
Sick?
No, tired. That's all. Look, I'll get her, Mommy.
Hello, Mother.
Hello.
You are welcome.
Thank you, Asu.
How's everyone at home?
Oh, fine. They send their greetings and love to you.
Okay. Let me put your things away.
Thank you. Asu. Hey, you are looking fine. Kojo, Paul is really taking good care
Oh,
of you.
Mother. Okay, see you.
Kojo, I'm sure you know why I'm here. I have to travel over 300 kilometers to get here. And I am not going back until you tell me something sensible and convincing.
What is it this time, Mommy?
The same old story, Kojo. It concerns you and that wife of yours.
Oh, what of us?
Your father and I are not happy at all.
10
years! You've been married now. And there are no signs of children ever going to work in this house. Had I decided to work from here to Paga, I would have reached long ago. All your brothers and sisters have children. You are the only one.
And what's wrong with that, Mommy? This isn't a race. Besides, children are gifts from God.
I'm beginning to think that either you are impotent or she is barren. But that can be true. Because in your case, I was there when your little Kojo was circumcised. And over the years, I saw it grow from powerfully into maturity.
Mommy, let's not start anything like that, please.
Kojo, I am an experienced woman, and I can say outright that that wife of yours is barren. She can never have children, and our family tree must be continued. Moreover, you are getting nearly 40 years
Mommy,
or so.
I'm not God. When it's time for us to have kids, it will surely come to pass.
Your inability to have children is our source of worry.
Look, Mommy, I know. But I don't want anyone to poke his nose into my marital affairs.
Hey, how dare you refer to me as anyone? I'm not anyone. I am your mother. Oh, you're getting out of your senses. I gave birth to you, so I have every right to poke my crooked nose into your affairs. Why especially when you are not putting your ways to any good use?
You can't talk to me like that.
I can talk to you.
I'm not my kid.
Yes, I can. You are not putting your ways to any good use.
I'm matured enough to make my own decisions. And I wouldn't want you or any member of the family to interfere in my marriage.
I will forever interfere in your marriage because children are what makes marriage tick and what makes couple happy.
And then who tells you I'm not happy with mine? married, mommy. I have the best of wives, you know.
I pity you, Kojopo. You are not the same. So that I know.
Mommy, do you realize the seriousness of your statement?
Yes, she's made a fool out of you. So I will say,
my wife is as good as any woman. Her barrenness shouldn't be used as a measuring tape in assessing her, mommy. You are going too far.
Hey, Kojo, do you want to kill me? Thank you very much. You want to kill me because of that wife of yours? I've labored in vain. Had I known that I was going to bring forth a blood into this world, I would have prevented your pregnancy.
Say whatever you want to say. But would they allow you or anyone to insult my wife?
Your wife. Your wife indeed. If a piece of forest is too thick for a farmer to clear, he saves himself the time and energy by renaming it the ancestral burial grove.
Look, mommy, I don't care what you say. I love my wife. And no you or no other member of the family can convince me even to divorce her.
Okay, Kojopo. I'm leaving. I'm going to Kwame John's place. You can bring my dirty luggage there if you so wish. But so long as I leave, you and that wife of yours will never have your peace of mind.
Oh, that's your own headache.
And I know what I'm going to tell our people back home.
That what? What at all can you tell them? What?
That you are married to a man.
Me married to a man?
Yes.
Is Christie a man?
Yes. It's only when two men live together as man and wife that they don't reproduce, but not a man and a woman.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Look.
I promised to give you an answer to a question you asked, but I've decided against it. I don't think it's necessary. I'm leaving to make way for a better woman.
What do you mean, Christie?
I could hear everything loud and clear from the bedroom. I never knew your people were against me, especially your mother.
But I defended you, Christie.
And that witch had the audacity, and without any self-respect, to refer to me as a man. I, Christie, now a man because I'm barren.
So you dare call my mother?
How dare she call me a man? Isn't she a witch?
Jesus Christ, Christie, you don't understand.
I do perfect.
And where do you think you're going?
That isn't necessary. I'll send someone to collect the rest of my belongings.
Christie, please.
If you dare touch me, I'll scratch you so badly that your mother will not be able to recognize you. Goodbye.
after your father's death, I refused to marry again because I knew I wouldn't be able to have any more children. So you are all that I live for. Are you going to remain in this sofa and cry yourself to death? Hey? Christie? Are you going to remain in this sofa and cry yourself? Why are you rushing me to my death? Why are you hurrying me to untimely death? Hey? Is that heartless Paul the only man in the world?
It isn't my fault, Mother. I love Paul and I still do.
But Paul wouldn't come back to you. You two are divorced. And for all you know, he might be married by now.
And to think that his mother referred to me as a man and also put pressure on him to divorce me still hurts.
Listen, it does. But if you haven't decided to surround yourself with a web of sadness, you would have been happy by now. Eh? Well, think of it and die. And if you die, I shall also bury you. Go my way.
But I don't blame him. But that fool, I should have kept that pregnancy and confided in you.
You mean that ecchymosis made you pregnant? Christie, you mean you had an affair behind your husband and got pregnant?
No, ma'am. You remember I introduced a young boy to you when I was in Form 5?
A young boy in Form 5? That fancy boy who was always with you?
He impregnated me when I was in lower 6.
And you aborted it? Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I shouldn't have.
Christie, and you believed him? Well, there's no need crying over spilled milk then. There is no need crying over spilled milk. That ecchymosis or whoever he is has completely forgotten you. Paul wouldn't come back to you. So it is up to you to decide whether to remain in this sofa and cry yourself, or you lie down here till you die. Or get to this door and find something to do with your life. Well, I'm off to town. Take the fish stew from the freezer and cook some rice for me.
Love, my dear, is like measles. It doesn't have that dreadful effect twice. Paul isn't coming back to you. He never will. So cheer up, Christie.
I told my mother the truth this morning.
And what did she say?
She was shocked and said there is no need crying over spilled milk.
Where is the photograph you endorsed?
It's in my wardrobe.
Why don't you destroy it? Keeping it will always bring bad memories to mind. And there's the temptation that from time to time you will look at it.
Ecchymosis. But I'll set the whole world for him.
Is he tall, dark, slim with a goatee?
Do you know him?
Take things easy. I haven't said I know him. It's only that I bumped into one ecchymosis at a party. Wait a minute. His stomach slightly.
Stomach slightly? No. But I'll still check him out. Here. That's us and adaptation is behind it.
Hey, Christy, you've changed considerably. Well, that could be him.
Not sure.
As I said, it was at a party and I was...
Were his parents at the party?
His parents? If they were, they weren't introduced to me.
And this is not him.
It could be him.
That must be him, That must be him. Do you know where he lives?
Yes, at Cassava Estate, behind the secondary school.
Cassava Estate? Okay. Then let's go.
Go where?
Let's send me to his house.
To whose house?
To Moses' house. Oh, please. You see, you can wait somewhere and direct me there. I promise you, I wouldn't misbehave. I only want to be extra sure it's that bloody food, that's all.
Where? 1, 2, 3. The third house.
The third house?
Yes, there. Christy.
Someone is at the door. See who it is, Kobe.
Yes, Mommy.
Tell your mother someone wants to see her.
Mommy, please, there's a mad woman at the door.
A mad woman? How did she get in? What is Adongo doing? Give this time this note to her.
Yes, Mommy. My mommy says I should give this to you and take my bread too.
Oh, you are a kind boy. Tell your mommy someone wants to see her.
Okay.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
I apologize for looking like this. Can I see you for a moment, please? Please sit down.
Thank you.
Kobe and Agatha, please excuse me. Go
Yes,
to the
ma'am.
bedroom.
Can I help you, please?
I'm looking for one Mr. Echo Moses, and someone directed me here.
Oh, I'm sorry he's late for the office. I'm Mrs. Moses. Do you mind leaving a message? I asked you whether you can leave a message.
No, sorry. I'm supposed to deliver the message to him personally. Could you please direct me to his office?
Do you know Mangrove very well?
Yes, madam. When you get to anywhere around the Kwakwa, you just ask of the offices of Moses and Associates.
Moses and...
Associates.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You have a very kind boy here.
Thank you.
This is your 1,000 cedis. I'll keep the bread. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Is it him?
Yeah, good afternoon. Let me have a word with Billy Locker, please. Okay. Stella, come over, please.
All right, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, Akomos is here. Billy? Great. Yeah, not bad. Uh-huh. Okay. You know, the 4 trucks are on their way to the capital. Yeah. Yes, precisely. Okay, you know, write 2 post-dated checks on them and give Mr. Ofusu half a million cedis on my behalf. Great. Okay, I'll do so. Great. Thanks and good luck. Bye. Yeah, thanks. Have you finished with those letters going to Canada?
I'm on the last one, sir.
Okay. Now, write 2 post-dated checks on them and send 2 calls to the US, rather. One to Gorman Incorporated, yeah, and the other to Lancelot. And kindly inform them that I'm still waiting to hear from them, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's it. How's the old lady?
She's getting better, thank you.
All right. Get me a cup of soft, okay?
All right, sir.
Hello. Can I help you?
Yes, we are looking for Echo Moses.
Mr. Echo Moses. Please sit down. Thank you. Excuse me, sir. 2 young ladies are here to see you, sir. Yes, sir. Your names, please.
Oh, tell him it's Christie.
One says she's called Christie and... No, sir. All right, sir. He says you see in a minute, please.
Yeah, Stella, who are those ladies?
I've never seen them before. The one called Christie looks unkempt.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, let them in. Yeah, thanks.
You can please go in now.
Thank you. No, let me go and see him alone.
Oh, I want to be present.
No, let me go alone, please.
All right, then please behave yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, good afternoon. Let me have a word with the accountant. Yeah. Hello? Yes, I'm Echo Moses. Uh-huh. All right. I'll let my boys come over tomorrow. Okay. Okay, great, thanks.
Good morning, Eko Moses.
Good morning. Please sit down. Yes, what can I do for you, madam?
A lot, Mr. Moses.
Yes, who are you and what do you want?
Who are you and what do you want? I want you, Eko Moses. I went to your house at Cassava Estate and met a beautiful wife of yours with your 2 cute children.
Now, who are you, please?
You soon know, Eko. That little boy of yours called Kobe is very kind-hearted. He gave me the piece of bread he was eating. Here, you can have it.
Who are you and what do you want?
You soon know. Finish your drink and then we'll talk.
No.
It's very strange how easily you forget faces, especially those very close to you. Nice apartments you have here in Cassava Estate too. You haven't done badly at all. A beautiful wife, beautiful house, beautiful office, and...
you are. I think this drama is going a bit too far. It's either you tell me what you want or I'll have you thrown out. I'm a busy man, please. Stella, come over. Why did you allow this shabbily dressed woman into my office? Do you know the enormity of what you've done? Look, don't you see that?
Hey. And now, Eko Moses.
Christie? Christie?
Yes, that is me in person. That is what your unfaithfulness and wickedness has turned me into. Poor you. You even failed to recognize me. That abortion has rendered me barren for life. And no man wants me. So if I'm here today, it is for you to fulfill your promise of engaging and wedding me as well. Yes. I should never ever forget what's behind the photograph. I have come to say, Eko Moses,